Lady Gaga artistry. Influences. Gaga grew up listening to artists such as Michael Jackson, The Beatles, Stevie Wonder, Queen, Bruce Springsteen, Pink Floyd, Mariah Carey, The Grateful Dead, Led Zeppelin, Whitney Houston, Elton John, Blondie, and Garbage, who have all influenced her music. Gaga's musical inspiration varies from dance-pop singers such as Madonna and Michael Jackson to glam rock artists such as David Bowie and Freddie Mercury, as well as the theatrics of the pop artist Andy Warhol and her own performance roots in musical theater. She has been compared to Madonna, who has said that she sees herself reflected in Gaga. Gaga says that she wants to revolutionize pop music as Madonna has. Gaga has also cited heavy metal bands as an influence, including Iron Maiden and Black Sabbath. She credits Beyoncé as a key inspiration to pursue a musical career. Gaga was inspired by her mother to be interested in fashion, which she now says is a major influence and integrated with her music. Stylistically, Gaga has been compared to Leigh Bowery, Isabella Blow, and Cher. She once commented that as a child, she absorbed Cher's fashion sense and made it her own. She considers Donatella Versace her muse and the English fashion designer Alexander McQueen as an inspiration. In turn, Versace calls Lady Gaga the fresh Donatella. Gaga has also been influenced by Princess Diana, whom she has admired since her childhood. Gaga has called the Indian alternative medicine advocate Deepak Chopra a true inspiration, and has also quoted Indian leader Osho's book Creativity on Twitter. Gaga says she was influenced by Osho's work in valuing rebellion through creativity and equality. Musical style and themes. Critics have analyzed and scrutinized Gaga's musical and performance style, as she has experimented with new ideas and images throughout her career. She says the continual reinvention is liberating herself, which she has been drawn to since childhood. Gaga is a contralto with a range spanning from B2 to B5. She has changed her vocal style regularly, and considers Born This Way much more vocally up to par with what I've always been capable of. In summing up her voice, Entertainment Weekly wrote, "There's an immense emotional intelligence behind the way she uses her voice. Almost never does she overwhelm a song with her vocal ability, recognizing instead that artistry is to be found in nuance rather than lung power." Gaga's songs have been called depthless by writer Camille Paglia in the Sunday Times, but according to Evan Sawdy of Pop Matters, she does manage to get you moving and grooving at an almost effortless pace. Gaga believes that all good music can be played on a piano and still sound like a hit. Simon Reynolds wrote in 2010, "Everything about Gaga came from Electroclash, except the music, which wasn't particularly 1980s, just ruthlessly catchy noughties pop glazed with auto-tune and undergirded with R&B-ish beats." Gaga's songs have covered a wide variety of concepts. The Fame discusses the lust for stardom, while the follow-up The Fame Monster expresses fame's dark side through monster metaphors. The Fame is an electropop and dance-pop album that has influences of 1980s pop and 1990s Europop, whereas The Fame Monster displays Gaga's taste for pastiche, drawing on 70s arena glam, perky ABBA disco, and sugary throwbacks like Stacey Q. Born This Way has lyrics in English, French, German, and Spanish and features themes common to Gaga's controversial songwriting such as sex, love, religion, money, drugs, identity, liberation, sexuality, freedom, and individualism. The album explores new genres, such as electronic rock and techno. The themes in art pop revolve around Gaga's personal views of fame, love, sex, feminism, self-empowerment, overcoming addiction, and reactions to media scrutiny. Billboard describes art pop as coherently channeling R&B, techno, disco and rock music. With Cheek to Cheek, Gaga dabbled in the jazz genre. Joanne, exploring the genres of country, funk, pop, dance, rock, electronic music and folk, was influenced by her personal life. A Star Is Born contains elements of blues rock, country and bubblegum pop. Billboard says its lyrics are about wanting change, its struggle, love, romance, and bonding, describing the music as timeless, emotional, gritty and earnest. They sound like songs written by artists who, quite frankly, are supremely messed up but hit to the core of the listener. Videos and stage. Featuring constant costume changes and provocative visuals, Gaga's music videos are often described as short films. The video for Telephone earned Gaga the Guinness World Record for most product placement in a video. According to author Curtis Vogel, she explores bondage and sadomasochism and highlights prevalent feminist themes. The main themes of her music videos are sex, violence, and power. She calls herself a little bit of a feminist and asserts that she is sexually empowering women. Gaga has called herself a perfectionist when it comes to her elaborate shows. Her performances have been described as highly entertaining and innovative. The blood-spurting performance of Paparazzi at the 2009 MTV Video Music Awards was described as eye-popping by MTV News. She continued the blood-soaked theme during the Monster Ball tour, causing protests in England from family groups and fans in the aftermath of the Cumbria shootings, in which a taxi driver had killed 12 people, then himself. At the 2011 MTV Video Music Awards, Gaga appeared in drag as her male alter ego, Joe Calderoni, and delivered a lovesick monologue before a performance of her song You and I. As Gaga's choreographer and creative director, Laurie Ann Gibson provided material for her shows and videos for 4 years before she was replaced by her assistant Richard Jackson in 2014.